gamer.
Oh, we're fine.
Gamer.
It's been a long time since we streamed, though.
Gamer.
A lot better than having Zivno write everything down. I can tell you that. Sorry, Zivno.
It's helpful. The biggest problem I faced was I didn't go back and watch the VODs.
Oh, I go back and watch some of the stuff, and I'm like, but there's stuff.
So I
missing.
always still had to lean on Swampy and be like, Swampy, what did I do?
What?
Remember, because I'm a dum-dum. And I take bad notes as the dungeon master.
We will give it a moment to see if it's in, Pops. Or did he?
Do you need
Do
you need Braxton to double up as a stenographer for you, Vic?
Yes, I do need Brazen to be a stenographer as well.
Let's see.
Could you repeat that last line? I missed it.
Nographer.
Grapper.
Iffer?
Iffer.
Iffer?
Did you say they rolled a 1 or an 11? I don't recall.
All right, what species and class are you playing in the game, Jack?
Are you joining us?
I'm Tom Bombadil. I am here.
I'm Bombadil.
He's a
Sweet.
halfling. He's a halfling with big, ugly, hairy feet.
Can
He got a
we
big,
have,
funny
like,
nose.
when you introduce your character, can you like really emphasize the big hairy feet of yours and the lack of shoes?
Yeah.
I think the audience would like that.
Right next to the large toe was an ill-placed hair that always grew ingrown.
It's just going to be the Dagoth monologue to the Khajiit. If anybody's familiar with that one.
I don't think so.
Jita swears if you have coin.
Coin has
No?
way.
Nobody know the Dagoth bit with the Khajiit? No?
Yeah.
Oh.
Which Dagoth bit with the Khajiit? have I been sending you those AI videos of Dagoth?
You sent me a couple. I was on about
They're
the one
good.
where he starts complaining that the the Khajiit is the Nerevar.
The Nerevar. Oh, I love the Dagoth companion mod.
Jack, do you have a
the hell?
physical D20 by you by chance?
I wish. I'd start using it like the fucking.
You want to play with
Like a
Kyros's fate?
to decide my
No.
life.
Oh, that'd be so bad. That would be so bad. Swampy, you just got a 1. If that was Kyros's first roll.
I'm glad to know my luck is that way tonight.
No, I actually want to get a weighted D20 just as a novelty thing.
I have a couple weighted D20s that I 3D printed. They're quite amusing.
I was looking at like a solid brass one, or
Yeah.
if I could get it, wanting something like it's a metal like titanium, but it's really fucking heavy.
Tungsten.
Black.
Tungsten.
No, it's another one. It's a really weird one.
Molybdenum.
No, not
Molybdenum.
Molybdenum.
Molybdenum's gay.
But it's heavy.
Alright, so take a sip of your drinks, and I guess we'll just settle back into where we were. You guys are still deep in the
Where
forest.
is P-Man?
P-Man not coming, is he? P-Man, am I gonna ping him? Are we gonna summon him like we did Kenju?
Yeah. Everybody ready?
And which channel, General? Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's. That can't go fast enough. I was surprised there isn't. Go faster.
God, he's gonna
Look at
have so
that.
many messages when he finally opens his phone.
We'll do it.
I hope he's in the middle of compromising activities when his phone starts going crazy.
It's a lot.
You were sending too many messages too quickly. You were sending too
Yeah.
many just too quickly.
Oh. If he does make it, he'll probably be late, which might be too late. Hopefully not.
He's gonna be having cookies with his girlfriend, and he's gonna be getting all these things.
All right. I'll be 3 seconds.
10-4. In that case, I need to go. All right, this is for Lokag. That's a gold. Actually, that was a ooh. So you got one neg. He needs to get a negative or a positive. Boom. Yeah, he gets through it just fine. Let's vote for him. I need Kairos. If you can see the screen, it shows it on the fucking stream. Let's see the real numbers. It's not a joke. 8. It was 20, 8, and then 20. So yeah, those are his 3 rolls. DC's 16 twice. Two passes twice.
Are you streaming to both Twitch and Tube, or just one or the other?
Just Tube. For some reason, might be stupid and want to charge me money to stream both.
And back.
Restream.io?
I'll look into that next time.
Roger.
Mm.
Let me see if I am subscribed to you. I needed to pass the link to FOP. Why don't I see you?
FOP.
Oh, there you are.
It's just been a long time.
Okay. Where is FOP?
That sounds like a dirty name. It's almost like BAP, but messy. Bop.
FOP.
Yeah.
I don't know why people use the word FOP, if I'm going to be honest with you. It's not even like a funny mispronunciation of Fox.
No,
Oh.
that's Fops.
Fox.
Yeah.
Fax.
That's just how they do, you know? It's just the modern lingo. That's how them kids do.
Let's see. Well, it looks like we might be rolling for Pearson. I'll roll for him, I guess, at this point.
Yeah, it was already him twice. Somebody else could be him.
Who wanna be P-Man?
Boy.
Nobody wants to be P-Man. Let's see what happens. Them, name. Let's see. Give me. Yeah, first pass. Yeah, so he makes it through the night. We'll just put it that way. We'll just move on. Instead of having him roll, I don't feel like waiting forever just for him not to show up. So yeah, I just did it real quick. He rolled very, very well. So no, Kairos will not be disappearing in the middle of the night, and I guess him and Lokag will help each other out, and then go until they feel
Oh
like
my.
2 hours have gone by. Giggity. Oh my. By plugging each other's ears, that's what you guys are doing, right? I don't think they're going to think of the grass and stuff, so they're going to sit there physically plugging each other's ears for about 2 hours. They're going to stand there like that.
That is a hilarious mental image.
So after 2 hours go by, Kairos goes, okay. And then Longkaz go, I think, yeah, 2 hours. They'll plug each other's ears and it's silent. Then they go and start waking people up for the technical morning, even though it's still dark outside because twilight. It's ever twilight. So,
Oh no, gay vampires.
oh no, not that kind of. No sparkles. Vampires, even here, vampires don't sparkle. They burn in the light.
Why is the bamboo all sparkly? What'd you do, Kairos?
Kairos? What did Kairos do? We just stood there with our fingers in each other's ears all night long.
You sure? Is that why this bamboo's all sparkly?
All
Okay.
sparkly. What's that word? Glizzly? Whatever.
Glisten,
Glistening.
glisten. I'm realizing that I do have a problem with the way I enunciate.
Glistening.
I do not enunciate the letter T.
You just
Well,
said
you're not American, so it
Kitten.
comes with territory.
Kitten.
Yes.
Kitten.
So you guys,
Kitten.
you guys all roll around and wake up in the morning as they go around, I guess, and tap everybody up, try to roll you over or yell at you or however you prefer to ask to be waken up in the morning. I know some people, it's hard as shit to wake y'all up. Y'all sleep through fucking train wrecks and shit. So,
I scream bloody murder as I wake up.
which wakes everyone else up. Maybe, unless you sleep through a fucking train wreck like Kairos.
Yeah, no, Zivno would probably be the first one up. Sure.
You guys are in the middle of the woods. Give me a perception. That's a performance. What are you doing?
That was how I performed the screaming.
Like a true actor, Chris.
Ah.
All right, which way were we going again?
We were heading to Kitsunea, which was... My eyes are going to cross, and I look confused.
Anybody remember what direction we were heading? Zivno, history check now. Zivno, history check now. Yeah, good enough.
I think it's somewhere over there.
Over there.
Okay.
North, south, east. East? Yes. Yeah, so you guys are heading east.
Right. We're heading east towards Kitsunea, right? That place?
Yes, on the original hand-drawn nonsensical bullshit map, you guys would be outside Emberwood on the other side of the river where there's an opening near the mountains. You guys would be in that area.
All right. Well,
Yes. You guys-
How did you all sleep?
I slept great. You know,
He forgot
I didn't
about
hear
Chuck.
that last anymore.
No, I'm just kidding.
I didn't.
I didn't. I remember Chuck. Chuck sits up.
Yolena, how'd you sleep?
Lena's gonna look over and look around and start to grab her Zivno's bag. Pretty good, but I'd be better.
And Zach?
Nope, the bag stays on. Okay.
Just imagine this big old fox reaching down to grab the bag and grab Zivno up with it.
Pulls out a little bit of purple stuff. There you go. Get the morning started.
I slept okay.
Man. I can't have you all getting high already.
This for later.
Well, we're not doing the wake and bake today?
No, we need to get out of these woods before
Yeah.
they continue
More-
the trials.
Folk spirits continue to trifle with us.
Probably about a good 6 to 7 hours of walking, and we will be there. Continue direction. We'll go east. And
The trellis should be going where we're going, right?
We
Right.
did inform them we were traveling to Kitsunue, didn't we?
I mean, if not, one of you can just crawl in the bag and tell them. But we should be
I
fine.
distinctly remember praying and oddly enough getting a phone call from Biscuit, and Biscuit relayed the information. Wow, I had his name in my head a while ago and now it disappeared. Why do I always forget your name?
Philosopher?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, there you go. I don't know, it's a very forgettable name. I don't know why.
It's not really a forgettable name. It's a really elegant and beautiful name.
Anyways, as you guys go about your little walk throughout the forest, I need everybody to start giving me perception checks ahead and the tail of the party, whoever that may be.
I'll form the head.
And Zivno will be the tail.
Is it really a wise idea to keep our smallest member in the back?
What? He'll only get nabbed. It's fine.
No,
That's what I was thinking suddenly too.
Not our
Because I'm like,
boy.
everybody
Not
make me a
our
perception
sweet
check as they
dragon
hear. That'd be so fucked, but no. Yeah. All right. So as you're going through the forest, you notice that as you begin to get further and further, the trees go from nonchalantly doing their own shit, just trying to ignore you, start telling you that you're going the wrong way. Turn around and go back. You're not supposed to be here. The fuck are you? Why are mortals here? That kind of stuff. Yeah, I start talking shit. The closer you get to the stuff.
In response to this, I'm gonna put my foot on one of the bamboo trees, and I'm gonna just slightly offset him from the ground, just very lightly.
And you're gonna hear another one say, "Oh, come on, he ain't gonna shut up now." And yeah, he's gonna start to be like, "Man, fucking bent."
I will laugh, but it is a masking technique. This forest horrifies me. Everything has a face on it, and I don't like it.
Just ignore the faces, you know. If they start crying, I might collect their tears. But
That is how well I am masking it.
Just fine. So you guys
because they're
continue to
magical
move forward.
talking trees.
Talking bamboo with faces and eyes. Hey Zach. If we're ever traveling again, can we never come through this forest? Ever?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Oh right, I need to mark off a ration because we slept. Okay.
I need everybody to make me perception check. Everybody, whole group. Because the head and tail did good enough to fix up something anyway, so I'm gonna have everybody do it. Yeah, we don't have to. Alright. Way out in the distance, you hear an ungodly, like, almost sounds like a giant screaming, but at the same time it doesn't sound right. It's kind of like hissy and drawn out. But it's out there in the forest to the north. We will double whatever the fuck this is. No, triple it. Fuck it. Yeah, so it's at least, I'll say 450 feet away. Yeah, beyond the tree line where you can't see it. There's too much shit in the way. And it can't see you, but you can hear it. What do you guys do?
How?
Well, it is being loud and roaring, so I'm just going to crouch down a little bit and try and move quieter.
Once you're crouching, give me stealth with advantage.
Advantage. Here's
Right, 'cause
number
most people
2.
won't even bring that up. They'll just be like, I'm going into stealth. So yeah.
How?
Same, I'm also doing it myself.
What did the roar sound like?
Kind of like something going, "Roar!" But at the same time, like the sound of pain and a kind of like a raspy hiss to it. I can't repeat the sound that I.
And a raspy hiss. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Zivno is definitely going to. If it is what I think it is, he's going to go and hide. Preferably next to Noname.
Are y'all
wonder if it's our basilisk friend from the other side.
Friend? No. No.
Not the quietest. But you guys are still positive. Give me a little time.
Don't you remember we kind of killed their baby?
Yeah, but that was on a different plane.
So
Pulling up your character.
don't exactly forget that or forget that.
Yeah, but what if it's a different basilisk? Like,
Oh yeah, he might.
normally the trees don't talk. So maybe it's a different basilisk altogether.
The loudest of all of you is Kairos, and for some reason the giant is actually being super duper like stealthy right now, so he picks the satyr up by his horns and continues quietly with the word.
Well, either way, if a basilisk looks at you, it's going to turn you to stone. So
Anybody?
it's best to avoid it.
Anybody have any training in animals? I wish I knew more about Kairos. Oh yeah, you do. Hold on.
I'm actually pretty good with animals.
He is going to say that is not an animal. That is not even a creature. I don't know what that is, but it's not normal. We need to get out of here, is what he's going to say. I don't know what that is. That is not something natural.
Agreed. I was just thinking it was a basilisk, but if it's not, then hey.
All right.
Even more of a reason to leave.
You guys continue to push forward. Let me see what this thing does. Its sounds begin to fade out into the distance to the west by northwest. As you guys continue on, so it doesn't follow you guys. After about another 15-20 minutes, you guys start to come across some hazards. There's going to be some gullies and cracks. Not too big, nothing huge, just simple jumps. After a little while, you guys will come across one that's about 15 feet across. What do you guys do?
Well, I'm gonna head this up and prepare my animated rope to trail behind me, and you know what? Let's give this a shot. So I'm gonna cover the mouth of. It's gonna tie itself across the mouth of one of the bamboo guys sprouted up, so that he can't go and give away our position too bad.
Are you sure about
and
that?
then I'm going to attempt to jump across.
Roll me that check for that. No, let's see how well you do it. Give me sleight of hand or whatever you're better between that and dexterity. Yeah, that's good.
There's the jump,
That's a
and
jump.
here's the rope.
All right, it's not good enough to do what I wanted to do, but you do hear. It starts to slide a little bit. It goes, oh, thank God! Oh, that hurts. Blah, blah, blah. Instead of staying on all tight, because I was going to do the whole Yoda thing.
Oh no, the Yoda's screaming.
Yeah, if you would have got like a 14 plus, you only got a 10, so it slips off a little bit. He's like, oh, thank God! Ow, 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 ow. Yeah. So now you guys have a rope across a 15-foot gap. Correct? What's everybody else do?
Oh. Now that there's a rope across, Zivno's just gonna wait until Noname says to go, and we'll just go across the gap via the rope.
On the other side, I will do like 2 loops around one of the bamboos, and then tie it and walk back over to you guys. I just tell the rope to maintain tied to both sides, and I will kind of just wait there to help whoever gets closest to me across.
All right. Well, Zivno's gonna use a staff to balance and walk across the rope.
Staff to balance, a smart ass kid, right? Little kobold. Lucky you're a kobold, because that would apply if you're a human. That's too small, so sure, yeah. Give me... We'll place that. It would normally be strength, so we'll replace strength with dexterity.
Acrobatics?
Acrobatics. Advantage.
At advantage?
Yeah.
Excellent. Alright, I'll just roll again.
See if you get a 20.
That went all the way off the screen. Okay.
Nah, he's 16. Yeah, he does. It takes him a little bit. You think he's going to blow off for a second, but after about a good
Yeah.
15 feet,
We're
so
fine.
after, a good 20 seconds, he gets the other side.
I'm just gonna
Alright.
put my hands out and then walk across.
You're going with your hands out, walk across. So you're just going to use your head,
Yeah,
strength it.
imposing myself across.
I'm sure Kairos and the other guy can just leap across.
No, I'm just going to have Lokak throw him Kairos across.
Oh,
It's so
that
much
works.
easier. Yeah, and then Lokak would just do a sprint and jump. He's definitely big enough to clear that.
Thank you, Noname.
Yeah. Lena will grab onto the rope and untie the other side and says, "This will pull me, right?"
How heavy are you?
Not well.
Not well. Hold on. Ties it to the
I mean, it can help you, but I don't know if it can carry your body weight.
Acrobatics. Nah. They'll untie it and then Lena will just run and jump because they're like 9 feet tall, for fuck's sake.
That's like a step for them.
Yeah. Both of them are super tall, so I ain't even gonna have them roll. Just running and jumping should be enough for them to clear 15 feet. So yeah, everybody's on the other side, the rope's untied.
All right. Well, let's continue on then. Thankfully, no one fell in there. I don't know what's down there, but probably not good.
Probably not. So you guys continue on. I'm gonna say, give me one more perception check, and we will hit the town after that. Ooh, I can see shit. Wow, for once Zivno didn't notice it. Noname, it's up to you. Yeah, that's 100% good enough. The tree spaces are starting to become less common. They're starting
Oh,
to become
thank
more
the maker.
tree-like as you guys get closer to this area. They're kind of weird though, like the bases go away, but there's an after image of the tree behind them at this point, is what you would start seeing. Like things are shifting kind of weird as you guys get closer and closer. And Chuck's gonna be like, "Yeah, we're probably about a half hour out at this point."
Oh, that's good. I was running low on food. Tell me specifically.
We're gonna have to call it stops anyways. We've been at it all day at this point. So you guys will eventually come to a large area where the forest goes from being lit by technically moonlight on this side, and it starts to be lit by lantern light. And you start to see an orange glow throughout the bamboo and the bushes and trees. And you start to see actual normal trees again, and they start to intertwine and mix.
Ooh. This place is pretty.
The mist subsides, and as you guys get closer, you can start to notice that there's an occasional lantern floating here and there. The houses are
Is
all with an eastern setting, all done in wood and green. This is a very, very, very... Everybody roll me a religious check if you guys walk into this place.
I'll be right back.
Zivno BRBs and gets the best score.
I know, right? Let's see what it is. Kairos, what is your numbers, guy? Probably not. We'll try. Nah, I think so. Even though I didn't get it. I'm trying to see someone else gets rabbit? Yes, you do. I'll be whammed. And I decided to get it as well. So yeah, 2 people would have technically got it when he was actually here. He said he was going to get up, but I don't want to call him and wake him up because he's got work. I'd rather have him do his shit and be safe. So until he gets his shit down, I'll play little cock.
All right, and I'm back.
You got the best score, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, so as you go stepping into this place, you get a tingling sense across your body, and you get this feeling that this place is kind of sacred. As you look about, you start to see that there are people, but they're there, but they're not there. It's like this entire town is bound here, but its citizens are ethereal to some extent. You see a bunch of you see kitsunes looking, and they literally stare at you, like they dart at you like the other town did that when you guys walked in, but they don't run from you. They just kind of and then go about doing their stuff, keep walking. They don't run from you. They don't try to avoid you. They may nod their head occasionally, but as long as they're around you, they stare at you, and you see all kinds of different stuff. You see people, humans, but they're not humans. They're translucent. You see other things like Kairos, you know. You think of it, you see it here, basically. It's just in and out. As you guys begin to move, you see them more clearly. And as you get closer to buildings, they seem to be more established when you get close to them. Does that make sense?
They're more solid when we get closer to buildings and whatnot.
Yes. Give me 1 moment.
Well, that's something.
That was subtle.
You see, Noname? You see
Yeah.
how they're all ghostly when you look over there, but you look over towards that house over there, that business, whatever? They're way more solid. I wonder what's causing them to do that.
Maybe they're ghosts.
Ghost houses?
Nah, ghosts aren't real.
Yeah.
As you guys walk into this town,
Um,
the mists begin to. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Bah. I have a
Ghosts
side.
clearly aren't real, Zach. Sorry to break it to you.
Ghosts clearly aren't
It's-
real.
Clearly they're not real.
Well, I mean, how would you know if you ever met one?
No,
Ghosts
and that's how I
are-
know they're not real.
Very real,
What about that one behind you?
actually.
I just a kitsune.
What about the ghost behind that?
As you guys
That's
walk
a
a
human.
little bit forward, yeah, you guys begin to hear murmurs that aren't there. You can hear people, but they're not there.
Okay, so Lena, there was a thing, there was like a magical tree we touched that transported us to like a flip side. Is there something like that here?
The flip side, is there something like that here? Whoa, you're gonna have to ask. Probably gonna have to ask the religious people here, man. I don't know. I'm not religious. They probably know though. This is their place.
But you were on the flip side.
I was on the flip side, on the other side at my pad. I ain't been here for a while. Yeah. What the hell did they do last time we were here? Man, I need to stop doing this stuff. And he's gonna pass the fucking thing he rolled back to Zivno.
Yeah, this is going back in the bag, thank you.
You know, he's gonna be like,
you don't fucking wallet.
I don't know, but
I'm
I'm
gonna
kind
look
of tired and thirsty. I mean, we could go to a tavern or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for any buildings that like that one like directly to our right. That looks promising. That possibly could be a location of like refuge that we could hunker down in, maybe. And I'm gonna walk up to the house and knock.
That one?
Nope.
Oh, that one. Okay, other right.
That one
Down
has a
there.
name that sounds like an inn. Why would I approach that one?
Why am I locked? Why are you locked? You should not be locked, but it's fine. All right, so as you approach us, you start to see that there are a lot of people and things sitting on the outside of this house. And one of the things that you're going to notice, because I didn't do every house, but let's roll. Hold on. All right, so in this house, as you get closer, you start to notice that there's people that look kind of feathery. Everybody around this building tends to kind of look like maybe they're howling. And you walk up, and one of them does a 360 with its head. It blinks its eye twice and says, "Who the hell are you?"
Hi. Noname, no, Name. We were just wondering, is this like an inn and tavern?
That would be two. There are two, he will say. He'll hold it out. And he will say, there's the Lantern's Rest and the... Oh, I can never remember the other side of town with the little tanuki. The Laughing Ember Tavern, I believe it's called. But right away, right here, next to me, just to the north, there's your tavern. At least one of them, an inn.
Oh, that building that I specifically did not think to. My apologizes, good bird.
Good bird.
We're to go that way, thank you.
There are all kinds of different ones, however you wanted to imagine it. I didn't actually build someone for every house. But yes. All right, so as you head that way, woo-wee, who is that? Zach, how did you do that? That was weird. What?
What was weird? What?
What? Your character's not moving where I'm telling it to go. It's fine though. It's good. It's good. It's good. All right. So as you get closer in this one, give me one moment. I do have NPCs.
Noname, what happened back there? I kind of zoned out.
They told us that was not the inn, in fact, and that this was the inn.
One of them. There's multiple.
This is where we will go.
Okay.
Good night to you all. Farewell.
Good night.
Have a nice night.
Have a good night, Jack.
Bye.
Give me one moment. As I pull up the NPC for this one. Let's see. Oh, yeah, the lantern.
I wonder what that giant tree in the center of town
All right,
is.
so this one has an NPC, and she just has a picture because she's just straight up NPC. I didn't give her numbers or nothing. She is literally just a cavern person. Give me 1 second. I do have an image, though. You be doing decode. Anyways, I'm not even gonna. So you walk in and there's a lady essentially who has 2 wings, and she has 2 antennas, and she greets you to literally a place to sleep. They offer drinks, however, all their drinks here and all their food literally assists you in falling asleep. So if you're planning to stay here, she says, I would advise tucking in for the evening and be sure you've done what you need to do for now. I'll go get a picture and put it in Discord because for some reason I'm having a hard time finding it. But I can probably find it here easier and put it here. So 1 second. Boop, boop, boop. There it is. Yeah, her name is Melee. Or Melee.
You wouldn't happen to know how one transitions to the other side here, would you?
She's going to tell you that her people are short-lived and her family has been doing this, as far as she knows, for the last 100 generations. Her people only live for about 30 years opposed to everybody else. And so they just own this tavern and run it. You want to say?
Gotcha. Do you ever interact with any of the other ciders?
Yeah, we do. She does. She says she partakes in a lot of things here. However, she's going to say I've never even thought about going to the other side, so I've never bother asking. We are short as of candles to the flame. Or not, we are literally moss to the flame. That's our short lifespan, is what she'll say. But we do take care of this inn and this tavern. And offer foods and things that assist you in going to sleep. Copy the picture. I found it. Yeah, I knew to find it easier. Hey. Not resources. There it is. Boop, easy enough. That's what she looks like. And she even has a line. Yeah.
Well, good news, Lena. This place is gonna get you rested AF.
Rested as fuck. Yeah, that's basically what it does. So, what's going to end up happening here is, if you guys are you guys going to stay here for the night and wake up essentially in a couple hours? Is that what you guys going to do?
It's a possibility on the table.
Essentially, what happens is she gives you food when you go to sleep, and you'll wake up with a buff the following day. It's not huge, but it's better than, just waking up. And that's the way her facility works. Do I have a map for her? I don't even think I created a map just because. Oh, she does have a little map, actually. I did create a little map. Holy shit, hold on. It's easy to do. Boop.
Ah!
Right?
Ah,
Instantly. This is what it is. Yeah, this is what it would look like. I don't know why I didn't create a token for her. I think I overlooked her. 100% sure I overlooked her. Why are you so big, Zach?
I scaled up to match the size of the room.
Why are you so big? Boom.
Nah, nonsense. These chairs are as big as you. They're no bigger.
Yeah,
Clearly.
It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, this would be what the end would look like, and she would be behind the counter in the back. I completely forgot about this place. I overlooked it up until I was like, crap, where is that one? I have a picture for her. I never turned her into a token. But yeah, so after a little while, she'll come over, and as she begins to hand out food and stuff, I need everybody to make me a perception. 'Cause it's going to be included on that.
How do I get access to... Oh, never mind. This is a really weird screen.
Hmm? Oh, I need to move this. This is in a bad spot. There we go. What happened? Ooh, alright. So, Zivno has high everything. I need to make him one time do a perception with strength and look at it with his fucking eyeball muscles.
Oh, God.
Funny. I'm not going to do that now, but I'll just say you got high everything. I'm going to type you. Hold on. I can't type on you for some reason.
Moth dust gets in my eyes.
Oh, yeah, moth dust gets in your eyes. Ew, yeah, right? There you go. Oh, no, I didn't do it right. Why? Let's put whisper zip now. I'll give an explanation of what it is. The moth's gonna
Hey,
ask you,
ma'am.
do you need a booster seat, sir?
No, I'm good.
Got him. I'll scoop him up in my lap. He doesn't need a booster
Eh?
seat.
Thank you. But Is the food always this dusty?
Dusty? What do you mean?
Yeah,
What?
and Zivno's gonna grab like a dry portion and yeah, like all this dust here.
All this dust. It doesn't look like the stuff from her wings. However, if you're gonna hand it to her, she's gonna lean over, and yeah, now there's gonna be moth dust falling on your food.
Doesn't care. He has precipitation. He can just clean that food right off.
Yeah, she's gonna say, yeah, he cooks with that. That's fairy dust.
Oh, okay.
Actual, it's like Sandman stuff. We'll just say it's like that. That's how we'll explain it. It's an
And that's all it
A2
Yeah,
is?
fuck it. How much? How much you need?
Huh? It's only 2 gold a night here with room and board. And the food will not include the same stuff in the morning.
I will throw down 12 gold. No, 14 gold for the party. Oh no, I can't do math.
No, no.
It's 12 gold.
My calculator is dead.
Brain.
12 gold per day for everyone.
Odd.
Oh no,
Because there's
there's
only
more of
6
us than there's Lena too. And the kid.
Oh,
What
right,
kid
you have the
did we
kid.
bring?
So 14.
Yeah.
Which kid did we bring?
Well, actually 16 then.
We bring
No,
all the
it's
kids?
I'll,
14.
I'll call it an even 20. How's that?
Are you guys gonna open up the fucking bag and be like, all right, kids, get a good meal? Everybody
No,
pass
we
out?
have that kid, remember?
I know, but I'm just saying.
We have Zach, we have the kid, we have you, we have me,
Actually, you
Then
know,
we
you know
have-
what?
Kairos, Lena, and Lokag. There's 7
And
times 2. 14.
Miss Melee, I have a question.
Hmm?
This food is cooked and is good for helping people fall asleep, right?
yes, she'll say.
Would it be possible to work out some kind of deal to get like, I don't know, like a pound of that powder stuff so that I could like, I don't know, if my kids are being incredibly like wild on a particular night when they need to be sleepy, like maybe we could work out some kind of arrangement so I could get some of that stuff to deal with the problem?
Zivno, make me a strength check as you feel a hand on the roof of your mouth.
Man.
Good enough, yeah. You feel a little kid's hand for a moment on the roof of your mouth. After a few seconds, it goes away. All right, sorry about that. Go ahead. No. Yeah, she'll say, I'll see what I can do.
So Zivno's gonna open the bag and reach for whoever just did that. Pull them
It's
out.
Albert. It's Albert. It's Albert.
All right. Firstly, that was the wrong hole, Albert.
No, it wasn't. He says.
Yes, it was. You don't want to go going back down there. Trust me. It's not a good place for anything organic.
Says you. And then he's gonna close the bag, go back in there, and disappear to the other side, through the chest, back into the trellis.
He's one of the ones that we need the powder for.
Jeez. Why would he try and go through the... Never mind.
She comes back with a small bag. If we had to say it in weights, it'd look like an eighth of weed, but it'd probably be a little more than that. It'd probably be like a quarter of an ounce of powder altogether. Why not? Who cares? This is for adults, right? Y'all adults watching, right? Probably you're watching it all. Anyways, yeah, she'll come back and it's all rainbow color, a lot of pink and a lot of kind of like a light cyan, all mixed together like that magic sand we used to play with when we were kids. If you remember that crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a bag of that all mixed together. And she will go through, and then she'll calculate it, and then she'll be like, I have to kind of count this out per gram, and she's gonna say, I can't charge you a whole day, and that's how we calculate everything, 1 minute, and then she's gonna be like, God, I wish there was that thing you were talking about. I need one of
An
those.
abacus?
An abacus, yeah. We'll go get one of those. After a few moments, she'll say, yeah, it would just be 5 gold.
I can calculate that easily.
That was easy. That was easy.
So 19 gold totem, Noname.
Hmm.
Noname. Yeah.
Oh, I already threw down 20,
Yeah, you threw that.
Oh,
so I'll throw down 5 more.
Ah. Yeah, and now you have some quote unquote fairy dust. Do you want to like look at this stuff, Zivno, or you just want to be like, yeah, sure, whatever?
if Noname wants to, I can identify it
Give
in
it
the
a look.
morning. Okay. In that case, I will. Which room are we staying in, man?
You pick a room. There's nobody here tonight. At least not right now.
Great.
What would you consider the weight of 1 dose to be?
For a person his size, quarter tablespoon. Person your size, whole tablespoon.
Like as a
Person him
units in the
size,
game system, like
yeah,
0.1?
0.1. We'll say it takes. We'll say it takes as 1 unit. It takes point. It takes 10% on Zivno size. It takes a whole for somebody that is low cog size, and we'll put you at 50 for human. Out of what?
Man. I really need to get bigger. So no hopped up the
How
table and
many effective doses of this would you consider this to be?
Actually, I didn't even roll potency. Hold on. I'm rolling potency. Give me a second.
I mean, this is just so I can have numbers and weight
Yes, yes, yes.
associated
I know.
with it.
Okay, so we are going to say there are Zivno doses. We'll just call it Zivno doses. Out of this entire bag, you are going to get roughly 46 uses, 47 uses, somewhere in that ballpark out of the entire thing.
I'll write it as 46.
Yeah, 46, 47, somewhere in there.
And then, so you have, what is it? 23
Thanks.
uses for your size? Noname, I'm pretty sure.
Him 50%. Him 50. You 10. There are
so a bit more then.
there are 4 doses for low cog, essentially. There's 4 doses for low cog. And then
I mean, we could
divide
just
that
use
by
this.
half.
We don't need it for low cog. We need this to pacify children when they're being wretched. We could put this in some cakes and shit, and then be like, "We got cakes," and they'll be like, "Yeah, did you bring the bed all night?"
Did you really just say that? Strength check, Zib, now.
Nope, sure
Okay.
didn't.
Sure didn't. That's funny. We got cakes. That. Right.
Why do I have a feeling they're listening or something?
You always listen. They always hear you. Anyways, after a couple moments, she'll come back with drinks as well. The drinks have that stuff in it too.
Zipno was saving his
my inventory.
on the side so we can identify it. Identify the fairy dust and a few other
We'll
things.
just call it a
What was
crepe.
it?
We'll call it a crepe or something like that. Covered. A drink and a crepe that has that. Yeah. All right.
Oh yeah, there was this husband dust you gave me. It looks more like sand.
Yeah, it's the husband dust from the weird vision.
That's the other thing I was going to do.
Literally looks like sand.
And
I mean,
would
if we do find out that's just like actual sand that was used in the construction of the illusion, then yeah.
we could probably just toss it somewhere.
All right, so
What the hell is this?
What the hell is what?
Zibnon's gonna pull out the magical bracelet. I'll also ID this before I go to bed. And Zibnon's just gonna enter this room,
Man, you got
and he's gonna start
size of them beds compared to your ass,
Yeah, you could fit many Zivnos on there.
right? So you're gonna start. So those two are gonna role play whatever you guys are gonna do. Your mucho muchi musi romantic dinner scene or whatever you two are gonna do. Well, Zivno's like,
Romantic dinner scene.
yeah, that's what it looks like. I can't help it. I guess everybody else is gonna fart off, and Chuck's gonna go like, "Yeah." Huh? we'll have Chuck go start harassing Zivno while he's just watching, leaving him alone, but just watching.
Watching them sleep.
I guess they ate fast. I mean, I haven't dug in yet. How's yours?
It's all right. Could use a little salt.
Lowcock's just gonna sit there silently, taking bites and staring you guys down.
Pervert.
Pervert boy.
This whole that whole travel through the forest was whack, man. I'm glad we can just sit down for a moment, but it's not going to be long lived. We're going to have to get back to business after we go to sleep. Probably get the rundown on town, find out where all the objectives we need to do are.
Yeah, we should probably hit the other tavern after we sleep.
They might have more knowledgeable people. There might also be houses or stuff here. But regardless, we got to find out what everything in this town we can do is.
I wonder if there's anything I can steal. I wonder if this wood used to talk.
I'm gonna look across the table and see if there are any like patterns that look like they were once faces.
Yes.
Should that be an investigation or
Roll me an investigation. If you
Perception.
get high enough, I'll roll a d100 and we'll have the RNG tell you. Sadly, that's not high enough to be able to tell. Zach, you want to be like, what are you looking at? And then take a roll.
Oh, I'm trying to see if there's like face wood, you know?
Trace my finger along the table and be like, huh. Like, I wonder if this was like some guy named Greg. Like, Greg the Tree.
Yeah, after a few moments, you notice, yeah, there's impressions that look like knots where face might have been.
I'm gonna name this table Greg. Greg.
Greg.
Greg the table.
I've heard that there's like some kind of like thing wizards can do where they make stuff come alive temporarily. I really hope that never happens in my entire lifespan.
We should ask Zivno if he can do that.
No, we shouldn't.
I'll ask him in the morning.
You will do no such thing.
Yeah, he scarfs that thing, says it's one of the most delicious things he's ever had. Said if he had to describe it out of game, it would be like fucking cinnamon toast crunch or something like that. You know what I mean? Like a fucking chorizo or something. But anyway,
Like a
yeah,
true truck driver, cinnamon toast.
Yeah,
That's
like-
it.
whatever. You know what I mean? Like one of the cinnamon treat kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. Right? Yeah, cinnamon don't exist here, so yeah, it's fucking delicious to him. He eats it, and then after a few moments, he's like, "Yeah, I'm starting to feel it. I'm starting to feel tired. I'm gonna call it, guys. Have a good night."
Yeah. Let's go find a cozy bed.
His butt's gonna get about right there, and then just crash sideways. Not even fucking straighten himself out. Anybody else eat their food yet?
We're taking this one here.
If you
Zivno, this is the shared bed.
Okay. Meanwhile, Zivno's just like halfway through his ritual circle already.
Yeah, if you're trying to fight, sleep off, and resist the food after eating it, it's DC 16.
Zivno
I rolled
has
my
not been
constitution. It did not go into the chat window. That was a nat 1.
And you pass out instantly. Even if you go, or whatever you say before you pass out. You know what I mean? Everybody says something to the other person beside them. I'm gonna imagine you get like 2 or 3 words out and don't even finish what you're saying. And your head
Right,
pops in.
Zach.
Good night.
Zach gets about a minute in. He just kind of, I guess, whatever you do for a minute before you just zonk out.
I just stare at the ceiling, trying to find more faces in the wood.
And Chuck's all like,
Give
oh, I
them all
forgot to eat.
names.
I forgot to eat.
Like, oh, right. I should have
Call
brought my
that
food
plank
inside.
Dave. That
All
one's
right.
Steve.
So as they go passing out, we'll say you finish up and you find out that it's Fae sleeping powder essentially is what it is.
Dust is just called Fae, sleeping powder, and no other effects besides sleeping.
It gives a plus 6 temporary HP bonus for the rest of the day after it's eaten. However, if it's eaten more than 7 times consecutively, the user
There it is.
loses 6 health permanently.
Okay. There's the curse I was looking for.
Not really a curse. It says consecutively. Right. It's called healthy eating and balance, yo.
Just don't overdose on the fairy dust.
Yeah, don't overdose on the fairy dust, man. Also, do not mix with alcohol. No, just kidding. I'm so fucked.
10s in a row equals 6 lost HP. Cool. And the bracelet and the sand?
The bracelet. We'll go with the sand
Yeah.
first. The sand is going to be the bones of something. And they were enchanted with illusionary magic.
Was enchanted? Okay.
Was. It's faded away, but there's still traces, so you'll be able to see that. Yeah, it was.
With illusion magic. Okay. All right. And the bracelet, which I believe we found in Benson inside the manor before Zivno forgot about it.
This is a bracelet of instant translate. Translates anything up to a paragraph 1 time a day, any language. Takes a full rest to reset.
1 charge and okay.
Call it bracelet of understanding. There you go. Simple.
1 charge per long rest. Translates up to a paragraph. All right. And then Zivno's going to eat and sleep. Probably not next. Yeah, not next to Noname or them.
You're going to sleep at the feet. Yeah, you don't get very far. You probably get to your bed and then... The beautiful thing about this is Chuck's still awake. No, I'm just kidding. Chuck is still awake. Chuck is going to go ahead and go out here and talk to this person for a little bit. And then after a little while, they will join you guys. And they won't even make it to the bed. They'll have eaten, walked in, and didn't realize they didn't have the time, and pass out on the floor.
Oof.
8.5 hours go by. You guys have roll me D100s. And we will see what you dream about. How well it is, how crappy it is. You know what I mean? All right. So, Zivno, you have an average dream. Your dream consists of, again, your master appearing before you. However, this isn't really a negative dream. He's sitting there lecturing you, and you feel like you're in a cage. So you sleep the entire time, just him pointing his finger saying, do better, do better, do better. Noname, you have another dream about Zivno. This is an actual dream, and you guys go through some of the courses that you guys went through in your life. However, every time you go to hear him, nothing comes out. But you still continue as if you're responding and going back and forth. This continues until you wake up in the morning, slightly disturbed. Zach, 71, you see what you hope is premonitions of the future. You see somebody familiar to you, and you keep seeing that you guys are holding hands years and years down the line. Your guys' bloodline, say, hundreds, possibly thousands of years. Or at least what you dreamed through the night, with the most positive roll. Let me say, you hear, let's see, what's everybody else dream? Fuck it, I ain't even going to tell them, we just want to see if we have any reactions. Hold on. Alright, D100 for Lokog, so you do.
I finally got a good dream.
Yeah, you're gonna hear Lokog cry out about being betrayed. And where's our other man? in his sleep. So it'll probably wake one of you up. And come on, little Prancer man. Give me your shit. D100. I know it's just a D100, but still.
Little Prancer man. That's what I'm gonna call him next time.
Little Prancer man.
Little Prancer man.
He has a continuation of the dream of being in a space surrounded by people that have no faces. And then when he goes to turn to actually talk to them, there's nobody. Not even like getting closer to the walls changes it. Not entering other buildings in his reality. There's nobody there. And he wakes up in sweat in the morning. However, everybody feels super refreshed. Awesome. I guess I'll roll for Chuck. See what Chuck does. I'm gonna laugh. Chuck gets super high. Chuck has a stable dream. Spends most of the night dreaming about chasing Zivno. That's always out of reach, like a carrot on a stick. And everybody wakes up super refreshed in the morning. Whenever they decide to get up. Obviously, there's probably going to be an order because it takes 8 hours. So, yeah. Lena's going to be the last one to crawl their ass out.
Poke Zach like 6 times in the face. Poke, poke, poke.
What?
Are you awake?
Yeah,
Good.
I am now. Anyways, look. If you look up at the roof, I counted like 6, 7 pages, and I gave them all names.
No, not looking.
This one.
No.
One's Rick, and that one's Steve.
I really
This one's
don't think that it could be possible for me to want to see any faces on the roof.
This is Mr. Mahogany, and this one I'm naming Elk. Anyways, they can't talk, so.
That's good. I'm glad they can't talk.
And Zach just sees Zivno checking over his book. And
No,
Chuck's face
Yeah.
first on the floor as you guys go walking by, snoring.
you're
What's
a
up?
wizard.
Yeah.
Can you reanimate things?
reanimate?
Yeah. Dude, there's Steve over there.
I-
He's one of the board, and he has a face.
Oh, you're talking about inanimate things. Okay, I thought you meant like corpses. But I don't have the spell for that.
Oh, okay.
But you could, I think.
Where's the door?
With the door.
Door was in the room you were in. There we
Yeah,
go.
okay, I was gonna say like
Yes.
geometry of this place is no longer making sense to me.
Go this way. Around.
Around. Yeah, there you go.
Uh,
You know. All right. So as you guys go, the moth lady will begin to wave you guys off, and say, before you guys walk out, she'll ask if there's anything you guys need to know or anything like that.
yeah. Where is there like a public bathhouse or something like that? It's been a while since I've gotten to lounge in the water. Or are there any policies on like, will the town guard get mad if you like jump in the water like of the river to get clean?
No, nobody cares. Go do what you got to do.
Dope.
Nope.
All right, it's bath time.
Is there
Back time.
is there a market or anything we can get like just
Oh,
common
we'll
stuff
just steal it.
from?
Don't worry about it, Zivno. Come on.
Normal. I was gonna say, don't worry about it. Yeah. Chuck's gonna get up. Where you
No,
guys? going?
Zivno's waiting for her answer.
It's funny. Yeah, just say yes. There's well, I'd have to pull up the map to look. But yeah, I can do that just by going boom, because we're going there anyway. So let's get us off this map and go to E.
And Kairos is
The
already
Tricktail
to
Market,
Tricktail
yep.
Market.
Yep, that's where it would be.
I should have known.
That's funny. He's already there just because of switching pages. That's awesome. But everybody would be clustered outside the Lantern's Rest.
I know Zivno would be he'd walk outside around and then head over to Tricktail.
As you go through the town, you start seeing weird shit like umbrellas with eyes and fucking. You know what? You ever seen a yokai? You know what yokai are? They get fucking weird, man. You start seeing shit like that. Just stuff that don't make sense. You see the broom in another world that was killed by a racist dwarf. You see that exact broom, but with eyeballs.
Do you, do you need do you need mended by chance? No?
No.
Okay.
Anything you bring to life ends up having a spirit trapped in it, and then it gets stuck here.
Huh.
Or at least that's what it's starting to look like as you go through, because you're starting to notice other things you've mended in the past. Just like, what? There's weird shit.
Kairos,
everywhere.
watch your
Ogres,
bags. We're taking a bath.
Ogres, monsters, stuff that you wouldn't normally see. Everything here. Spirits and, well, we'll say Mr. Ghibli. You see that as you get closer. And that's what's actually in the center is a face like that. It will be a mask. As you get closer, there will be a large market. Let's see. Are we going where Zivno's going? That's where we'll go. That's fine.
I mean,
Battletown, Spindle.
you can look at them first if you want.
Hold on. Boom. And we'll get the NPC apps. I think I have an NPC. No, this one's another one that I didn't do. So this one is, you know what a kabuki mask looks like? So essentially it's a white mask that looks like the outline of a face. And what you see here is a bunch of ribbons that go to each stall. And in the center there's a mask. And the mask begins to talk in common as you come up kind of like a salesman saying, hey, what can I do for you? I got tents. I got, like Billy Mays would say, I got everything you need. What do you need, man? I got everything here from food, from rations to torches to, and he just starts pulling out everything. Water canteens to basic clothes to fancy clothes to disguise kits to thieves' tools. He keeps going and going and going and going. So yes, you were in the shop. Whatever you need at this point, as long as it's a normal item, you will find it. However, it is extorted by 10%.
10
Okay,
rations,
so-
please.
Yeah. 10 rations, some soap, and what else? Something else. Ah, a spell book.
1 second. 10 rations each or 10 rations period?
Each. I'm down to 1 spare ration.
That'd be 50 each. 50 per each person, and then 50 silver per each person, and then it would be an extra 1 per 10, so it'd be 60. 10%.
Here, I'll throw down a whole gold because
Cool.
I appreciate your service.
And they'll start pulling everything to the counter in front of them. This big slab in the center.
Yeah.
They'll start gathering all the stuff in. They will say, thank you for being so kind and new to the place. Normally we don't see people like you. However, I advise you to go and see the other people that live throughout this area. If they may be better to assist you. I am a being, however, I am not physically here. This is just an illusion. And I move things using... If you know anything about magic and you start paying attention at this point, you're going to start seeing the magic hand thingy. What the hell is it called?
Mage
You know
hand.
yeah, Mage Hand. You're
You seen servant or mage hand?
Mage Hand. You're going to see Mage Hand popping up and then moving stuff to the center. Over the at the end of the ribbons. That's what you see. So it's mixed.
That
with
is
the
some
illusion.
really cool. This is a really cool setup you got going on here.
I know, right? It's so fucking sick. Oh, the only thing I would best it if he had like little ghostly servants just going around dusting everything and having them float stuff every so often. Ah,
This thing is just a bunch of ribbons is what it's supposed to be. I have a picture for it. It's going to get it out. And it's going to end up being in Discord again because it's just a picture. If it even came out right, because I had issues. Let's see.
so the rations, the soap, and a spell book for Zivno.
Type of spell book.
Just a regular empty spell book.
Like, there's nothing special about it.
Yeah, nothing special.
I'll put it in your inventory. It's kind of a blank. Essentially, it's just a blank book, so he's not going to charge you really anything too fancy. He'll charge you the same price
I mean,
as.
it's still got like parchment, not removable parchment, but magical parchment to,
Okay, man. Okay.
you know,
Then yeah, he'll charge you.
to
He'll,
write
charge you five,
spells.
he'll just charge you 5 gold for it. He's
Okay.
gonna. It's blank. It's
So-
not like it's actually entirely enchanted. Or any crazy.
Okay, so 6 gold total. 1271.
And say there's magic shops and other things all throughout this town. Each person has something different to offer. He says, "Sorry, I can't actually be here, but I have," and it's gonna glitch out for a second, kind of like that big boss thing, but not that face. It'll just kind of glitch, and then they'll continue talking after a second. And they will say, "Yeah, sorry, I can't be there right now, but other things have to be done. Things need maintained. The town needs run."
Yeah, that's all good. Would you happen to know anything about getting to the other side and the residence there?
Ah, I do. However, directly I cannot tell you. He's going to tell you to kindly visit the local, what would we call this? Rituals, not ritual site. Trying to think. The shrine, our
Shrine?
local shrine. Yes, our local shrine.
Thank you.
The ninefold root. It's a large face tree. It's the only tree with a face in it in our town.
Hmm,
It's carved in. Don't worry, it's not real.
okay.
And you guys will leave the market? Yeah? Or you guys getting other stuff? Is that it?
Yep. What about you, Zach? You need anything?
No, I still got plenty of food.
Okay. Do you have like a really big red ribbon?
For the price of a silk rope, indeed. 50 feet.
Oh, dang.
50
50
feet
feet
of
of silk rope. 50 feet of beautiful ribbon. How much?
See, how much is silk rope? Silk rope 50 feet is not that much, actually. It's 10 gold plus. You guys have been nice, so he's not going to upcharge you. You guys have already paid more than enough.
All right. I will absolutely purchase that.
Or split the difference. I'll throw 5 in.
And I got some soap for Zach.
Type of soap.
Just normal
What
soap.
are you making him smell like? This is important.
Hmm.
But I just took a bath. What do you mean?
Noname. What's your favorite scent? I'm sure Zivno would know this.
I want to say it's probably some combination of like cherry and raspberry.
There we go. Cherry raspberry soap then.
Yeah, a box of cherry raspberry soap. It costs 20 CP, and he is not going to upcharge you. He'll bring it to you and drop it off. Just one.
You know what? Make it 2.
And 240 copper points. You sure?
And Zivno puts down 4 silver pieces. There you go.
Yeah, he's going to drop a third one off.
Oh, thank you.
Anything else over here?
And Zivno's going to put it in his bag of holding.
Back to the town. Let's go. Let's see.
Zivno, you good at making cute stuff? I
I
would like you to take 5 feet of this beautiful red ribbon and make a really cute little bow for me. I want to put it on Zach.
can try. Let's see here. Well, I don't have any. Cool. I'm just going to use sleight of hand and we'll see what happens.
I will give you guidance. You are Jode.
You were Jode. But Joded.
It's a ribbon. It looks like a bow, I guess.
Well, it definitely looks like a knot. It is definitely a little floppy.
Look like
And-
Regardless,
yeah.
regardless, I will affix it to Zach. Hold still, and I'm like put a little bow at his neck. Hold still. I'm decorating you.
I'm holding.
This bow looks like 2 droopy bunny ears. This is what it's gonna
Two
look
droopy
like.
bunny ears.
Yeah, so what's it gonna look like hanging down? You're gonna see it like it's gonna go down your chest halfway, like almost like.
I will I will just I work on this and then eventually I'm just gonna like drape it around him like a scarf instead. It fell apart in my hands. Oh,
I
oh,
I
I
have
ruined
magic do all the work for me.
it. I ruined it. It's okay. You can have a nice ribbon scarf now.
Sling it over my shoulders.
Zach now has a red ribbon scarf.
All right. To the shrine?
Yeah, I suppose.
So
Either the shrine or we jump in the river now that we have soap.
You guys get to the shrine and the guards there say, "Oh, y'all ain't clean enough to get in here." There you go.
Y'all ain't cleaning up.
There you go.
I don't like your scent. You better smell like
Cherry
thorn
blossoms.
bush.
Thorn bush and cherry blossoms. There you go. Yeah.
Thy scent is putrid. Okay, so that same spot we were looking at before. Kairos, guard our stuff. And I undoff all of my clothes and jump into the river.
Yahoo! Naked time.
Naked time.
The giant just jumps in. He's afraid of water, so he jumps in the shallow water.
Yeah, no, Zivno would be right there because that deep water would be incredibly deep to him.
Yeah. You guys do all that, and after a little while, you start to notice that as you're sitting there, you guys aren't alone. You see spirits popping in and out. Zivno, roll me a perception check in your shallow water.
You know, that one looks a bit like a fish. Receptor, yeah.
Mm-hmm. You do not notice it. Everybody else roll me a receptor. See if you can notice what just happened.
That one's a really weird looking dragon. Whoa. Zivna's just kind of floating in the water looking up towards the sky.
No, we do not know. That is fine. So you guys sit there and relax for a little bit. The community does the same thing. You see them in and out. There's this one yokai everybody talks about. It has an eye in a certain area. That one walks right by you, Zivno.
That one that's always trying to scare samurai.
The Sheeny or whatever it's called. Yeah. The Shreem. All that stuff. Yeah, just funny. The Shreemy, I think is what it's called.
Yeah, it's always sneaking up on samurai and exposing them to its butt eye.
Yeah. Poor Zivno.
Zivno just watches it walk by and goes, "Okay, that's a new one."
Yeah, I mean, lanterns, all that stuff. If you think it can come to life through magic, it's probably there at some point, switching in and out, interchanging. The only things that really seem to stay constant is when you're right next to a building or inside a building, and then things seem pretty stagnant. On that side, yeah, you constantly see different shifting.
I'm gonna use that soap on Zach.
Yeah. Performance on a washdown. Give me a performance on a washdown. Or is he just willing? If he's just willing, then why would I do that? He's willing.
Where
I
is
don't
it?
know. Are you?
Where? There it is.
It was a tease. So you struggle. Like, I mean, Zach's stinky, right? It takes you a little bit.
I
It
dig
means I'm
holes
gonna
and roll
work on
around
him
them,
for
but
longer.
I can build us a tank.
This is why Zivno always has prestidigitation prepared. Everyone.
Yep, it is going to be a while. The more water we put on you, the more that stinky dog smell you got.
Comes up. Yeah.
When was the last time you shampoodled?
What's shampoo?
Shampoo.
So last time he was in the water, essentially, Noname.
Gotcha. You just been wild in it.
What is a bath?
I mean,
I mean, I've been
literally
peeping.
yesterday. I dug a giant hole and laid down and rolled around in the mud.
No, what you do? What you do?
I mean, I did try to get most of his stench out with prestidigitation, but can only do so much with it.
How many? Hold on. What is your AC, Zach?
20.
Your AC is 20? Holy shit. Oh, you get hit in the face with shampoo from Lena.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, she throws it at you like a pitcher. You have no choice.
Keep your eyes closed and wash your face.
Grub-a-dub-dub.
Don't forget inside the
Rub-a-dub-dub.
ear. There's probably a lot of dirt in there too.
What?
Your ears. They need more soap. You can still hear me.
Ears? Sorry, hold on. There's dirt in my ears. Hold on. What'd you say?
Make sure to get all your ears.
I only have 2 of them. Ain't that many.
After cleaning, it is time for that absolute magical moment. You know, wet dog coming out of the water.
Yep. I'm gonna park myself right here, close as I can to everybody else. I'm gonna start
Zivno
shaking.
dive.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send that dog water flying.
The real magic happens when this big guy decides to get out of the water. As his parts instantly become exposed, fire starts up covering everything. Love it. That shit's good. So yes, you guys are now clean. After I don't know if you guys have even had a. We've been a couple weeks in, or a couple days in at least. We've been quite a ways in. Yeah. At least a month. You need more bathing.
I'm gonna
Prestidigitation can only go
redress.
so far.
Wait for everybody else. And then start walking across that bridge.
All right. Oh, what's wrong?
Ah! I've been moved against my will. Ah!
Move Zach too. Wow. Wow.
Now, unfortunately, Flair has to eat early today, so I have to dip for a while. But I think I'm going to be staying up tonight, so I will be back on when she's actually ready to go to sleep.
All right. Let me pull up the map for this. As you guys get in, you guys are allowed to pass because obviously you are within the bloodline to be able to be here in the first place. Noname. One moment, I'm looking for the map. It's right here. It's just oof. I don't know where it will be. I have an NPC to pull out. They're also be sitting on the map the whole time, which they actually are sitting on the map. You just can't see them. Make her visible. Visibility. Alright, as you guys walk in, you guys can hear. I wish I would have made a religious humming for this, but I didn't. You guys all know what shrines sound like, so you guys hear a humming, a kind of like a smell of incense, the smell of kind of like evergreen, sage, and a light smell of cherries. As you guys come walking into this place, their back is turned and they're knelt before an altar before the effigy of the fox on the tree. The place is dimly lit with candlelight. what do you guys do?
Oh, this place is kind of pretty.
Yeah, this place really is. But speak a bit quieter, because someone's here praying.
I wonder
Zivno's
what they're
gonna.
praying to.
Does Zivno probably wouldn't know what this box is, yeah?
No. I can't even remember his name off the top of my head, but I will get back to you about it later, because I done looked at it and was like, there's a name for it, and I'm spacing it right now, but I'll get back to you on that later. Yeah.
Honestly, it's maybe the Guardian of the Woods, I guess?
Well, I mean, we are in the woods, and it is big.
Yeah, big is an understatement. And Zivno just looks directly up and just sees the canopy towering over him. Yeah. Gargantuan, you could say.
I'm gonna look around for like an offerings bucket or something.
No me a perception. This place is big because of how I had to make the main map and run it all together smoothly. But it's trying something different, so hopefully you don't mind. Sorry, you guys are tiny. If you want to adjust yourselves, we can easily do that. That's fine too, because this is just a cutscene thing. We do have a battle map later, but I can adjust it then when we get to that. Giant Zivno! Yeah, right?
No, it's probably more like this size.
All right, I will pull up a picture so you can see her. See if it'll let me share an image.
Zach, when he gets his caffeine. It's fine. Don't give it to Zivno. He might burst through the screen.
Ah,
Did it pop up? Did it share?
there it is. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she stands up and turns around and she asks, how can I help you?
We were wondering if there's any way to return from spirit world back to the normal world.
She says, indeed, there's a passage underneath this area that will take you there. However, it's not something we use frequently, so it may be riddled with issues.
Issues as in structural or monsters?
Possible monsters. We've been having a lot of trade issues from the outside world from that town. What is it called? Emberwood. We used to get a lot of goods from there, but there's been this thing on the other side turning everyone to stone.
The bastard again.
Basilisk is a bitch.
There is a way to get there, but nobody's been down there for some time. I've deemed it too dangerous.
Well, we could try to clear it out for you and see where that gets us, though we're gonna need something to prevent us from turning to stone.
She's going to tell you that I will allow you to pass. However, you must first ascend and visit the Lady of Twilight. When you get to the portal, you will not be allowed to enter the normal world. Instead, you will go between the spaces.
And we'll be...
She will allow you to pass. I cannot. She will say.
Okay. So she's the one that controls us switching in and out of the Gotcha. All right.
Sounds like
And
an
this
important person.
She was.
And this passage just takes us to her?
This passage? You're going to have to go to Oh my god, what is his name? Give me one moment, because I just brain farted. Give me my NPCs, madre. It's something easy, and why did I forget it? You are on the battle list. Yes, you are. Your name is... Okay, you are not on the battle list. Yeah, you are. Your name is Roki. She's going to say, you're going to have to go to Roki, because in order to even get there, you can't get there in your current state. You guys are still physical. You can't just walk through the barrier. It's physical, she's going to say. You guys are going to have to go to Roki. He has special food to allow you guys to do this, but you're going to have to eat that first. And Roki is going to probably lead you to Spindel, who is going to assist you to the barrier because she actually knows where it's located. If you don't know who these are people who assist our town. They run clothing and they run, well, Roki knows how to make one hell of a drink. That's what she'll say. She'll blush.
Noted. Might I ask about your lineage?
She'll say, I'm a Kitsune. I am...
Of
a
which
descendant.
family?
I'm a descendant of the Akihito. I'm a descendant of Maga. Or Marguerite. Marguerite, not Maga. Let's not say Maga anymore. We're going to cut that. Marguerite. Yes.
Then do you mind if I approach?
That's sure. 100.
I believe we're vaguely associated. I forget exactly who. I've never been like caught up with like my family lineage, but I believe I'm vaguely associated with the Akihito bloodline. And you maintain this shrine, right?
Yes, she says.
Then I believe, as a guest here, I would like to offer you 5 platinum for taking the time to see us and also help with running of the shrine.
As you get closer, she is going to do a perceptor on you.
We're kind of relighting the braziers that keep all the nasties out of the realm. That's the next thing we're going to inquire about.
She's going to look at you, and as she takes the money, she's going to grab your hand, and she is going to pull you slightly closer to her, and she is going to tell you, after you get the assistance from the lady, you need to head to the Heart of the Father. You will have to guide them. They can't make it alone, she'll say. And then she's going to light a fire in her hand and pass it to you. This fire won't be the normal blue color. This will be golden in color. And she will say, he is always with you. Yee! You need this fire to pass the barrier, and you need to carry it through your trials. You need her blessing in order to get... She's going to say, you need the blessing of Twilight in order to do what you've already started. You will need this flame to receive the blessing from the Father. You will need this flame to find this location. And she will say, if you do not know his name, I will not speak it, but I will speak the other name. And it is the Father Gira. And it is not the wandering salesman. She'll say, not
Understood.
to be confused.
Yes.
So
All right, so to confirm, I will need the golden fire to get the blessing from the Lady of Twilight and also to pass through the barrier.
To be able to find it, yes. And can you do me and this town a favor? Can you kill the basilisk? If not now, then in the future? Because
yeah, I
kind
kind
of
of
sick of eating spirit food. And, I mean, it's there, but it's not there. Yeah.
I'm under the impression that we've been kind of, or at least me, I am under the impression I've been picked as like a guardian of this realm. So yeah, even if I didn't want to, it kind of is on the menu as an item we have to do. That thing has to die.
wonder what basilisk bracelet-
everybody will benefit from that thing being gone.
And
What do you
But
think,
yeah, that
Zach?
was already kind of on our docket, so we will absolutely put that on our list of priorities. Do you think
do you-
we have what it takes?
She's gonna pause for a moment and look down to the left of you at the little girl that's been walking with you guys. And then she's going to say, I cannot answer if you have what it takes or what it does not. That is up to the Lady of Twilight. That is not up to my decision. I am only here to guide you and to tell you what direction to go. And I would seek the assistance of the rest of the town before you leave. Don't forget, y'all have plus temp 6 HP. And you're healthful. For a full 24 hours. And then she is going to lean down to the little one. She's going to boop her on the nose. You're going to hear her ears going to twitch, and you're going to hear her say chicken.
Oh, it tastes like chicken?
Yeah, chicken.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lizard. If you've ever had frog legs, something like chicken. A little weird. But yeah, chicken. I imagine it tastes like chicken. All right. Yeah, she's going to look at the little one. She's going to boop the little one on the nose. She's going to ask who she is, and the little one's going to reply that she's Nanai and that she is lost and looking for her grandma. And then she's going to look at you and ask you if you would like to leave the little one here with her.
If killing the basilisk is on our docket, then yeah, I definitely don't want any children involved.
And you said you have,
Yeah, that's for the best.
out of character, you said you have an early night tonight, right?
Yeah,
Are we going to take a break and then come back?
I'm gonna be needing to go interact with Flair for a little bit, and then I will be right back. So
So we'll start up a roll.
it might be like a 20 30 minute break for me.
How long out do you think that is, roughly? Just curious. How much time we have allotted before you disappear? How long you think that is before you...
Well, she going to bed now.
All right. So yeah, we'll role play for a little bit while you're gone if you want to leave it here.
Yep,
And go do your thing. And then
But then afterwards, I have the entire night.
I'm going to have Lena sit here and harass the Zivno for a little bit, I think is what we're going to do.
No,
No,
we're just gonna hide behind Zach and just play back.
So I shall be
I
back.
don't know. You're on your own, bud.
Nope,
you-
nope. I'm sticking next to you. Thank you.
Or you guys can talk. Or you guys can talk to the priestess. We'll say that. We'll have Chuck stay back. It's fine. Lena will leave you alone.
But so we need a. Who is the Lady of the Twilight, anyways? I know
You
she.
talk to an old man and then an old lady.
Are you asking?
Huh?
Are you asking? Are you asking Lena or not Lena? You're asking Lena. Or are you asking the priestess?
The party in general.
Oh, Lena's gonna be like, I smoke a lot of weed. It sounds kind of fucking like mythical, though. You ask me.
Oh, I didn't notice that you typed.
Wait. I mean, yeah, she's definitely mythical if she can bestow gifts like that.
Yeah, and give me one moment. I'll actually tell you the response to that question because I actually did think of that. Hold on, I just forgot about it. You'll find. Hold on. Come on. Pages. I got pages and pages of stuff. That's what takes a second. Then I have to load it.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah. That is not right. That is the wrong person.
Okay, if we're gonna roleplay for a second, I'll be back in like 2 seconds.
Fine.
Yeah,
We'll take-
same here.
We'll take a 2-minute break. 5-minute break. Pee break. That's where we are. Let's see. dog out too. So yeah, 5 minutes. Oh, I hear you talking, baby girl. Hold on. Who are you going to put on? Oh, I hear you speaking. Hold on.
I haven't.
Hey. Step away for a minute. Come back. At least I'm back. I don't know if y'all back. We will see.
Jeez.
Cheese. Madre. Alright, so where are we? Alright, so we didn't do that part. That's why. That part got changed. Switch. That's the beautiful thing in D&D. You never know what you're doing. It's good though.
What?
Huh? What?
What?
What? What?
What?
What didn't
What?
fuck? What?
What in the fuck?
What didn't he fuck? Alright. So when you ask who she is, you're there, Zivno, right?
No, Zivno's still gone.
Zivno. Zivno.
Yeah, what's up?
There he is. Right, basically what the priestess will tell you when you ask her what she is she's going to tell you that she is the Forgotten One's living remnant. She is the Forgotten One's spouse. Not to be confused with the wandering trade, the magical tradesman cop. And she's the one that allows everyone to walk between the bounds. What? You know what that means?
And walk between the boundaries. Okay.
Mhm. All boundaries. Period. Not just this.
All
All
boundaries. Right. All right. So, like, not just from the spirit to the regular, but from, say,
Spirit
the
to
regular
hell,
to
the spirit to the
yeah.
great wastes, the spirit to what's that creepy vampire guy's name again? What does everybody talk about? Don't visit the mists. Yeah, stay away from there.
You know, I haven't been there in a while.
Have you been there before, little Zivno?
The locked car. He hasn't been there in ages. So he's thinking they're talking about someplace in locked car.
Mm. That's fine. We can do that. But yes, she'll say, I say you guys should go on and ask the assistance from. Oh, what did I name her? Give me a second. Miss Spindell and the Tanuki of the Inn. I think I named him Ruki.
A Tanuki named Ruki?
A Tanuki named Ruki.
He sounds great.
I like names that rhyme.
Yeah, they're easy to remember is what they are. And he's the inn of not the one we were just at. The other one? Is there another inn here?
The Laughing Ember Tavern. It's a tavern.
Yeah, that one.
There's just no rooms there. I mean, there are rooms, but they're magic rooms. Kind of like she's going to look at you and say, well, I guess it's easier understood by you than I thought. So, yeah, kind of like you.
Oh, great. Thanks. If I walk in there, is it going to blow up?
No.
Okay.
I don't know. They bend and warp a space that bends and warps essentially to create more spaces. Not exactly like your thing does, but close enough.
All right. 'Cause if if I was gonna
Kablowy!
walk in there and kaboom, I would not be going in there.
Zivno,
That would.
strength check.
Hey Zach, can you hold my mouth? I think something's coming up.
Let's see if it comes up.
Okay.
Let's see. No, you're able to keep him down. Yeah, Zivno, it's the same familiar hand. Tastes just like Albert. Tastes just like Albert.
He's got to stop doing that, Zach. He tastes disgusting.
You're gonna roll me a perceptor. Roll me a perceptor.
Uh,
You can barely hear it, but in the inside of your inner core, you hear Albert say, "Come on, just let me out, man."
Zivno's gonna reach in his bag and pull him out of the bag instead.
Oh my god! Blop. Now you guys have Albert. Awesome.
Okay, Albert. You know which one's the bag, right?
Yeah, he said that he's gonna say, "Hold on, there's something I gotta do," and he's gonna go up to the priestess lady and say, "I'm sorry, I need to borrow this little girl." And he's gonna go back towards the back, towards the trellis.
It goes back towards the trellis, not to somewhere else. It goes back to the normal world, I should say.
He's gonna be like, "What the hell is going on?"
I'm trapped here in the spirit world for a while. Okay, Albert, you can tell them that when you get back.
And they will disappear back through the bag for a moment. You guys role play for 15 minutes, and whatever you guys decide to do, I don't know what you guys decide to do. Are you gonna wrestle? No, I'm just kidding. Get him, Zach! No, I'm just kidding.
Levitate immediately.
Levitate.
Wrestling's canceled, boy.
Pretty much.
No rough housing in the temple.
Exactly.
After a few minutes, you feel two hands on the roof of your mouth this time.
Zivno's gonna reach in the. He's gonna reach in the bag and just doink out.
Yeah. Both kids come out this time. The little girl has tears on her eyes and she's rubbing the side of her neck. Albert done.
Hey, you all right?
Albert branded her.
For fuck's sake, Albert.
And as soon as he goes back, you hear the bag close. Roll me another perception check.
I swear, if you're going back there, I am.
Oh, that's high enough. 100. I would say 14. Yeah. So after a few seconds, you hear a roaring Calcifer inside your heads. You hear him yell, "You did what?" And then it cuts out like the box shut on the other side. So he's getting scolded right now.
Thank God. Thank the gods. God.
All right. Albert's dealt with. The child has been marked. Oh, indeed. And
All right. Zivno's gonna open his bag and cast a message through it, hopefully reaching towards Calcifer, and says, "Hey, we're trapped here for probably a few more days. Or I'm sorry. Hey, we're gonna be trapped here for a few more days. We need to fix their issues here before we can cross back to regular space."
he's gonna say, "Good, because where I'm heading, there's 2 kids who said they're from there."
If you want, you can send them through the bag with Albert.
With Albert. Yeah. He'll give it a few moments, and then you'll hear him, and you'll hear Albert saying, "I'm not going back over there. They're just gonna yell at me. You're not even good at yelling at me. You know what? No. You can't make me. You can't make. And you hear him inside your head, just being like, "Son of a bitch." And two hands, 3 hands on your mouth.
Zivno's gonna put them out and put them in front of them. Stop going through my goddamn mouth. Okay? That's all I ask. If there's Albert in the mix.
Albert said, we'll see.
There's no we'll see. There is you won't do it again. Okay?
Albert's gonna look up at you and he's gonna say, "No, we'll see." And his facial expression is just gonna be a smile. Well, he's saying this like, "I ain't afraid of you."
All
I
right.
ain't afraid of no ghost.
Yeah. If you
Princess.
guys are outside, he probably wouldn't be able to handle it here, though, to be real.
Your Majesty.
The priestess.
Is there any spell shops?
Don't call me a majesty. There is a spell shop. Indeed. You guys walk
Fantastic.
by it. Outside story.
Do you know if it carries curses?
I think she is cursed, she says.
Great. If you come back through my mouth again, I will start adding curses to what I want to cast on you. Okay? Get back through the trellis.
You know that one meme that has the kid on it that's looking at the adult like, "Wait, you serious?" That's what he's looking at you right now.
With the little black boy.
Yeah, like, are you serious? That's
Holding,
what he's
holding like a couple of noodles or something.
Yeah.
Yes. Zivno
Yeah,
is
he's looking at you
deadly
like that.
serious. Zivno is deadly serious. He's getting very annoyed with this.
He's going to reach up his hand and he's going to put out his pinky.
The curses will only affect you. I hope you know this.
Do you take his pinky? He says, "I pinky swear."
But you won't go through my mouth.
Yeah. Do you grab his pinky?
Yeah, he does.
Okay, I need you to make a strength check when you do this. Let's see how good you get. Wow, 17. All right, so for little Albert, he is pulling you into him. And as he does, he whispers, "I know where your bedroom is.
Yeah.
Don't play
keep it
me."
hidden.
He said, "Don't play me. I know where your books are." And then he's going to let you go.
And
I'll be good.
Then.
He said, "I'll be good."
Okay.
Dominus Extrum, you start levitating, and then he jumps in the bag and disappears.
Zivno's fine with levitating. Well, that's a Constitution save, isn't it?
Yeah. No, yeah.
Zivno fucking saves.
Does nothing, but he still runs away. He escapes. But you're sitting there trying to be like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
All right, cool.
And the priestess is going to be like, actually, she's going to pull you to the side. She's going to say, "I don't want to alarm you, but you know this, right?" And I will type it to you if it will let me. What is wrong with this thing? Whoop. There we go. That's what she's going to whisper to you. She's like, "I don't want to alarm anybody. Bye."
I always assumed they were.
Hmm?
Okay.
I mean, perhaps the other ones are. But she's going to say, let's see. I'll tell you this. know she'll whisper this. What up? What do?
Hey, Zach.
You guys aren't children, so
No.
she expects you guys to, at least accept the reality. This is a child, so she's, huh?
Hey, Zach. Where did we find Albert again? It was in Jorah, right?
Yeah, it was in Noname, burnt down village.
Yeah. Was he in one of the burnt down houses or just an abandoned one?
No, it was a burnt down house. Here, I still have the letter from his mom.
The suicide note? That one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
She's going to say, regardless. I'll tell you. Damn it, because I can't tell Zach. Oh!
Here.
I know you have it.
I mean, I know age works differently here. Like, Zach's what,
Mm-hmm.
2,000 years old? Noname's what, 3,000?
2,000, something like that, yeah. That's what she's going to say. He's not of... She'll just start saying it. If you're going to pass him, then she's going to say that child is not of that plane. He's not of this plane.
No, Zach's deafened, by the way.
Oh. Zach,
Yeah.
you are not of this plane. Zach is a monster. We must banish him. No.
So,
yeah. She's going to
okay.
start telling you that he is not of this plane, and he should be kind of scared coming to such a place.
Okay, so he's not from Gira, and
He's definitely not from here.
Alright.
He's not. He's whole.
so he's from a material plane? Is what you're saying?
Indeed.
Like I am?
Yes. Or at least
Okay.
beyond the material. Perhaps. The kid is
Oh.
unafraid of nonsense. And you look, what is this? And she's gonna pull up.
Wait,
She's gonna pull up Yunai's hair to her neck. You'll be like, what is this? It looks like a. What is this?
it looks like her hair.
That is not hair. And she's gonna prestigitate it, and it will not come off. And she's gonna prestigitate, and prestigitate, and prestigitate, and it will not come off.
Oh, great. So wait, is he... Don't tell me he's... Oh, is he a fae? I don't like fae.
He is. And she's gonna look around the room, and she's gonna be like he's marked all of you.
Yeah, that's this thing.
Yeah, the same thing she has on her neck. It looks like a. Yeah. What's wrong with you people? She says. What is wrong with
It was fae, okay?
It was fake.
I just thought he was some... I just thought he was a kid. I didn't think they'd
And-
be all the way out here.
Roll me another perception check. Yeah.
Bastards.
Bastards?
Zivno doesn't like tricky fae, okay? He's fine with Kairos.
He's fine with Kairos. Alright, yeah. 11's in enough to hear your inner thoughts, and you hear Albert sad saying, but I am a kid. Inside you. This is why he's not breaking down, though. Does this make sense now? And he's the only kid that can do this. As you feel your hand, the hand on your mouth again. Whoop.
All right, that's one curse to add to the list. What shall it be, I wonder?
What shall it be? He says, make it happiness and sunshine as he pops out your mouth. Ba-doop. He said he's going to sit down and he's going to say, but I am a human. I am a human. I'm real.
Okay.
He said, I heard everything. He said, I am a human. I'm real. Or whatever. We're a trial Girin, we'll say. But he looks like everybody else. So yeah, a Girin. He doesn't look like you. He looked like Zach, and he looked like the people here. but he's not. He thinks he is.
Okay. So Albert, do you want to have Zach undeafen and we can give him the sum up of what happened
Is he
now
still
that
there?
Albert arrived? He's still deafened.
Undeafen yourself. You can't hear me.
So I'm going to tell you what just happened, Zach.
Okay.
You heard Zivno say, "He's a fae? God, why? Like fae." And then Albert climbed out of Zivno's mouth and is now sitting on the floor. And he said, "What? No, I forgot what he said actually.
I'm a
Just exactly.
gear in or whatever. I'm a real boy. Essentially, is what he would come out saying. I'm a child.
real boy.
No, my mom died. He'll start going on the tangent. My mom's dead. My dad disappeared. I'm a real person. That's what he's going to start going on.
I mean, I'm not saying that you're not a real person. I'm just saying you're more fae, as your ancestry is more fae than Girin. But you're still Girin. Does that make sense?
He's going to start pounding, and you remember the shit where he starts to disappear below the floor? Remember any of that? That was a long time ago. Anyway, so yeah, he's going to start pounding, and he's going to actually start going into the floor.
Albert, come on. You don't need to do that.
After a few seconds, Albert disappears in the floor. And the priestess is going to be like, son of a bitch, that's how you get to the other side. You got to get through that. Hey, kid! Hey, kid! Albert doesn't respond.
I'm just gonna look at the priest and be like, just he'll be back. Don't worry. He'll figure it out. He always does.
No. See, the only way I know how to get over there is to get really trashed on that Tanuki's alcohol, and you phase through. I don't know how it works. It just works. He's really good at making drinks.
Yeah, but this is my kid Albert. He's kind of special. He's weird. He has things going on.
So did you know he was a fae?
No, I just thought he was a kid. A really weird kid.
I mean, he's still a kid, but okay.
Did you guys really think he was a kid? Hold on. Did you guys really think he was a normal kid? I had him outpacing all the adults. Did you really think he was a normal kid?
Well, I just thought he was a kid.
I had him outpacing all you guys. Like, not a normal kid.
Look.
I'm just saying, back to the game.
We had we raised a baby dragon. We fought Basilisk. We fly on an ethereal ship that can transport itself between time and space in different universes.
I don't think
a kid being able to use magic is not the weirdest thing I've seen.
I know, but it's not. We can't do time. Can't do time. If it could do time, there wouldn't be a problem right now. But yeah.
Now that you lay it out loud, it does sound strange.
Yeah.
So my little redhead boy being able to phase through it isn't too often.
Too often. The wall. You know what, Zivno, little or not even. What is your name, little one? No, she wouldn't know yet. You haven't even. Yeah, you did. Did you introduce yourself?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I'm Zivno.
Yeah, you're Zivno. She would ask you. She'd be like, please explain to him what that barrier is. I'll allow you to do your little magic tricks that you so often use for parlor tricks. You know what I'm talking about.
Essentially, what he's trying to do is phase back to the material world, but if there is a passage under there that he's going to phase through now, there's going to be a basilisk on the other end that's going to turn him into stone.
No. She wants you to identify the sigil. She's allowing you to identify the sigil.
Oh, that. Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
There you go.
But also, bad thing. Zivno's gonna expedite the process and use a spell slot for this.
Right,
so
I need to look up the name.
It'll just take a minute.
we'll say a minute goes by, and it will basically tell you that this is a sigil of the goddess of Inkari. It's an actual goddess. This symbol is meant to keep only those who have pure intent out. So one of the easiest ways to get through it is to either be a child or become intoxicated. Those are the only two ways through the barrier. Being adults or being a child.
Okay. Great.
And you already know what Kairos is saying. Yippee!
I was gonna say, hey, Kairos, where's your flask?
Yeah, we got that. We got that. What is it
Boy,
today?
don't
What is
worry.
it today?
I don't want to be
All
drunk.
He's gonna-
the booze you need.
He's gonna set down. He's gonna set down a little. He's gonna set down a little. He's gonna set down a thimble. It's gonna be for Zivno. No, just kidding. He's gonna set down a shot glass. He's gonna pour a little drink. He's like, what is it today? Last time we had it was sake. Let's see what it is. This time it's bourbon, and it is real strong. He says. He's gonna have to give me a Constitution saving throw after drinking that one. I'm gonna laugh if he fucking fails and slides through the barrier instantly. That'd be so funny.
We should wait for Victoria real quick.
I will. We will. But yeah, that'd be so funny. Soup. What the fuck?
Oh fuck happened? They're all gone.
Fuck it. We might as well set it
They're
up.
all gone, and
So
there's
we'll yeah.
alcohol spilt on the ground.
And screw it. Just to save time, we're gonna have an NPC walk in.
Oh.
This is Roki, and Roki's gonna take that disgusting ass bottle and break it, and then he's going to be like, "I supply you with new," and he is going to walk around and try to remove the mark of Albert from everybody, but be unsuccessful as well.
So, Noname, now that you're back, did you know Albert was more Fey than Garen?
Mm-mm. I sure didn't.
Great.
The only thing I knew about Albert was that we have to raise him because he has nobody else.
Now he's on a tantrum. He's all mad.
Yeah.
Our sweet little boy, it's apparently mostly gay.
He is wild.
Roki's gonna replace.
And he's also currently underneath the floor.
all
Approaching
drinks-
Basilisk territory at a rapid pace.
All drinks from Kairos' new upgraded bottle will receive a disadvantage. You will receive a disadvantage on Constitution saving throws. And it is limitless. Don't die, buddy. He will come in and then he will basically, how do you say? You know how raccoons go up to the water and they clean their stuff like crayfish and shit? They're gonna come up
Yeah.
to you and on the top of your head, that's what they're gonna do to your head. They're gonna sit there and do that, and they're gonna mumber and chitter for a little bit, and then they're gonna claim that it's a blessing. Everybody remove 5 gold from their inventory.
Have a perception check to.
With disadvantage,
To not
100%.
get-
Yes. With disadvantage.
Hey.
DC.
To not
On
get-
Not 75, 15.
a
And
DC. Roll the dice. It's going to be.
Nope.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. It's an 18 flat.
Okay, so 5 gold, yeah.
Yeah. He swindles everybody 5 gold. But then again, you guys have alcohol that will kill an ox, so. I mean. That's what he does. He's a what do you call it? He's a bartender, but he's also God, what is that word? He takes secrets, he tells secrets, he takes money.
an informant?
Kinda, but there's a word for it. I can't think of what the hell it is at the time. Come on. Charlatan. There we go. So he will sit there. And yeah, he robs each of you 5 gold. The DC, if you want to try to check it, it's disadvantage. It's DC 18.
I mean, you
And-
could just ask for 5 gold. I would have given you 5 gold.
I'm going to say you won't notice for a little bit, but I'm just letting you know now. Hey.
I'm sure Zach's passive is probably more like 18 anyways.
So yeah, he hands him the bottle. And I guess you guys can begin to fill Noname in as he goes to get another NPC person. And what you guys have to do.
So Noname, what just happened was Albert decided to throw a little bit of a tantrum and phase through the floor and is probably in the tunnels with the basilisk.
Well, there will be a lesson to learn here. If he's turned to stone, then we'll turn him back. If he gets broken and shattered to pieces, then we'll spend months mending him until we feel like the statue's good enough, and he'll get to suffer the consequences of that when we unstone him.
But there's also the fact he also likes to push open or try to push open my mouth and come through that way instead of the bag in itself.
Bite him real hard.
Well,
There's only one way for him to learn from the shit he does, and that's if there's consequences. Break the skin, make him bleed.
So will you allow me to curse him?
Think he'll hold a grudge if you curse him?
Right now, I owe him 1 curse for going through my mouth and then throwing the tantrum. So probably. Anyhow, I should go get to the magic shop.
As you go to leave, the hooded lady actually roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw? Okay.
Yeah, well, you make it, but you still hear her say the word "stop."
Okay.
Remember
So
how?
just
Yeah, remember how you remember what the priestess told you about the salesperson?
that they're more cursed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So basically, there's a lady on the bottom that's near the door. As you go walking that way, who she slowly actually turns into a shop. That's what you see. Like their body grotesquely splits open and literally turns into a shop, with it standing in the center. It's a magic
That's
shop.
new.
It's a magic shop.
In that case, Zivno's just gonna quickly browse and pick up Bestow Curse as a scroll. If you want me to roll investigation or perception
Yeah, roll perception.
or arcana.
Yeah, roll
Perception.
arcana. Roll arcana. If it's whatever your best stat amongst those is. There you go.
Arcana it is.
Because you ain't got for luck, but at 18 is high enough to find it. So yeah, you find it, and it's going to be 25 gold.
Alright, cool. And I will add it to my spellbook later.
And as you step away, she folds back from being a store into being a lady that's basically blind and covered in ropes.
Sorry, ma'am. And so I'm just gonna head back.
All right. The rest of the town comes to assist you guys and to wish you guys good luck. The owl people from before, there are owlins here. That one shows up. I did have a token for. I just forgot. And you see a lady that's made out of a wood begin to walk up to the party, and she hands Noname a scroll that's made of silk. That's wrapped in a white bow and tied. And she is going to tell you that it will bring one person back from the veil of death. However, it has to be used within 5 minutes of their death, or it cannot bring them back. If you heard that. It's a goddamn scroll of Revivify that's extended up to 5 minutes.
Scroll of Extended Revivify.
Mm. And the raccoon guy is going to put on a little music, and he's going to put down a big bottle of sake, and he's going to be like, well, you guys know what to do.
All right, Kairos. Zivno's gonna yoink the flask out of his hand and just.
I gotta roll that saving throw for Kairos, yeah.
Well, I guess we get the drinking.
Boom! Instantly, Zivno through the floor, gone.
Dead. And Zivno lets go of the bottle before.
Yeah, Zivno takes a swig. Like I got this 1 swig, 2 swigs, a little bit too much. Yeah, he goes through the floor.
You make sure to drop the bottle.
Rolling
And give
these-
Well, this is gonna
Rolls at
suck.
disadvantage.
Disadvantage. So yeah, it tastes good though. That's the positive thing. That's the positive thing. Yes, it's gonna be a minute. So Zivno, you're on the other side, and right now it's just the gray tunnel. I will get the map up. I'll have to pull it up. Actually, we're getting close to closing time, so we'll probably close it to everybody switching to the other side. Oh wait, what? How late are we staying up tonight? I forgot. Are we gonna keep playing this, or are we gonna do other things?
If
Up to
about to
y'all.
go
I'm
into-
free now.
If we're about to go into combat, I would prefer if Kairos was here.
Yeah, then we can call it when everybody gets to the other side of the battle. So basically, you guys have a small drinking game to play. It's called Get as picked up and as lucid as you get, because only children can pass this barrier otherwise.
Well, Zivno
Yes.
only had 2 swigs, and he is apparently very, very badly drunk.
Boom!
This
Yeah,
is why he
Noname.
doesn't drink.
Noname shows up next to you, is sliding around, slurring and shit. Yeah, instantly, like that was easy. And Zach is sitting there
Goddamn,
alone
curse my metabolism.
with a bunch of random people drinking. We'll allow everybody else to go. We'll call it a little early tonight. That's fine. So that way
Hey,
we can
Mr.
have a combat.
Spooky, do you have
Yes,
anything
because
stronger?
anything stronger, he's gonna say, click -5, and as long as you don't roll a 1, buddy, yeah, here, and he passes you this thing that just looks like bubbling acid.
All right, we down in it.
Better not roll a 1.
Do it, Zach. Be
All
hilarious.
right, yeah. So yeah, Zach comes, but Zach, for the next, when we start the next battle, he will get disadvantage on all combat maneuvers.
Oof.
Drunken monkey style it is.
And that's where that's where we'll pick up. That way we can have everybody here for combat. Hopefully, you know who you are. But yes, we'll call it an early night, and we can go play Repo or whatever the hell we are doing. I'm going to go ahead and stop the stream. Thank you for watching.